Hi, welcome back to Aura7. My name is Francesca, and today we're going to do a really good little core exercise. I'm sure everybody's ready for that after the holidays. I'm definitely ready for that. So we're probably going to shake a lot. You'll see me shake a lot. You're going to hear me shake a lot, but it's going to be super good for us. So let's get going. Just simply, we're going to start laying down onto our backs, and we don't really need any tools for that. So when you're ready, meet you on your mat. All right, so today we're gonna lay down, starting right here onto our backs, getting ready for that nice little core exercise. Bring the knees together, bring the soles of the feet a little wider onto your mat, knock the inner knees together, bring the arms by your side, and turn the palms to the ceiling, adjust the shoulder blades, just lay down for a second. Just taking this moment to connect with your breath, connect with yourself. Let go of everything around you. Give this couple minutes for yourself. This is about you. So deeply connect with yourself throughout the entire time. Focusing on the breath the whole time. That's the key. As long as we're focusing on our breath, consciously breathing, we are practicing yoga. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Fill up the whole body, fill up the lungs. And then open your mouth and slowly sigh it out. And blink your eyes open, hug the knees onto your chest. Roll a little bit to the left, to the right, to massage at your lower back. Maybe draw a couple circles with the knees. And then bring the knees into a tabletop position, flex your feet. Now make sure that you're stacking the knees right on top of the hips. Now when you do that, your lower back wants to arch. So pull the belly in and press your lower back down to the mat. Good. Flex your feet, squeeze the knees together. It's going to be a little bit easier if you're squeezing the knees and ankles together. Make your shins parallel to the mat. And then reach the arms forward and lift the shoulder blades away from the mat. Pull the belly in. Focus on the breath. See if you can lift the chest a little bit higher. Now keep the shoulder blades away from the mat and extend slowly the right leg forward. Still watching that arch into your lower back, pressing the lower back down to the mat. Keep the right leg straight. Then slowly switch. Rebend your right leg, extend the left leg forward. Lift the shoulder blades more away from the mat. Feel the energy in the left heel. And then with the next exhale, switch out the legs. Just like that, switch out the legs. Do not drop the shoulder blades. Keep the back of the neck nice and long. Shh. Keep switching with the legs, pressing the lower back down to the mat. Good. 50 more. No, I'm just kidding. Just 3 more. Shh. 2 more with the exhale. Shh. Lift up the shoulder blades. 1 more. Shh. Keep the left leg forward. Now see if you can stretch the right leg to meet the left. Lift the shoulder blades up. Point the toes towards the front. Lift the shoulder blades. Hold it here for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly hug the knees onto your chest. Give yourself a nice little squeeze, a nice little hug. Rock and roll back and forth onto your mat. Come on into a high plank position, top of a push-up. Press the palms down to the mat. Squeeze the legs. Lift up the thigh bones and the knees away from the mat and reach your chest, your sternum forward. Pull the belly in. Good. Now lift up the right leg 2 inches away from the mat and then start to pull it in towards your chest. Keep the left leg strong. Lift the left kneecap away from the mat and then keep gazing forward. Keep the spine long. Pull the right knee in towards the chest. Just hold. Find one spot on your mat. Gaze down at that one spot. Lengthen the back of the neck. And stretch the right leg back. Come back into that high plank pose. Lift the left leg up and away from the mat and pull the knees slowly towards the chest. Keep gazing right down at the one spot. Pull the knee a little higher. Keep the right leg strong and straight. Stretch it back. Come into a downward facing dog, hips high to the sky. Nice to get here. Bend the knees, walk at the dog. Ease. Find ease in your belly. Good. And then come back forward into a high plank pose. Again. Then lift the right leg up and away from the mat. Keep reaching the chest forward. Turn the right toes out to the side. And then bend your right knee. Bring it to the right tricep. See if you can touch that right tricep. Feel the energy in the left toe mount, the left leg. And see if you can lift the right knee a little higher up towards that armpit. Just smooth the breath. Keep deep inhaling through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Stretch the right leg back, high plank pose. Now lift up the left leg, turn the left toes out, and then bring the left knee to the left tricep. Lengthen through the spine. Hold it here for a breath. Push the earth away, lift up from the wrist joint. 2 more breaths. Stretch it back. Downward facing dog, hips high to the sky. Whew. Start to walk out your dog one more time. Let the back of the head to fall down, crown of the head down towards the mat. Feeling the engagement in the core, but soften the belly. And come back into a high plank pose once again. Here, one more round here. Lift up the right leg. Lean forward, reach forward with the chest, and then cross the right knee. Touch the left tricep with the right knee. Push the earth away. Round through the upper spine slightly. Feel how your obliques are turning on, twisting in the upper body. Pull the right knee towards the left elbow. 3 more breaths, almost there. Calm the nerves. Stretch the right leg back. Lift up the left leg. And bring it over to the right tricep. Push the earth away. Twist and turn in the upper body. Feel that shaking in the whole body. Pull the left knee towards the right tricep. 2 more breaths. Stretch it back. And downward facing dog, hips high to the sky. Whew. Come down onto your knees. Child's pose. Stretch it all the way back. Come back to that steady, slow breath in and out through the nose. All right, come on back into a high plank pose. We're going to come down onto our forearms this time. Pull the belly in, reach with the chest forward. Now bring your feet together. Maybe slightly turn the right palm inward. Roll to the outer arch of the right foot and lift up the left arm to the ceiling. Lift up from the left shoulder. Push that left forearm down into the mat. Take a deep inhale. Now as we exhale, we're going to reach that left arm underneath the body like behind us, twisting. And inhale, back to the ceiling. Exhale, twist and turn. Shh. Inhale, left arm to the ceiling. Exhale, twist and turn. 2 more. Inhale, left arm to the ceiling. Exhale, twist and turn. Last one. Inhale, left arm to the ceiling. Exhale, twist and turn. Come on back. Forearm plank. Slowly with control, release the left elbow down to the mat. And now walk your toes in towards the elbows, coming to dolphin pose. Bend your knees, lift the tailbone higher. Press the chest towards the thighs, but feel how you're lifting all the energy up from the elbows. So your head is not down onto the mat. You're lengthening through the spine. And then walk your feet back into the forearm plank. Feet together. Turn the left fingers, left palm in. Stack your feet and reach the right arm to the sky. Lengthen to the back of the neck. Focus on your steady breath. Calm the nerves. Tuck the tailbone under, lift the hips a little higher, take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, reach the right arm underneath you, turn and twist. Inhale, lift back to the ceiling. Exhale, turn and twist, lift the hips a little higher, push into the left forearm. Inhale, lift up the right arm. Exhale, turn and twist. 2 more. Inhale, lift up the right arm. Exhale, turn. Last one. Inhale. Twist and turn. Good, then come on back to the forearm plank. Hold it here. Steady breath. Then slowly with control, release the right forearm down. Left forearm down. Holding here 5 more breaths. Gazing at one spot. 3 more breaths. Pull that belly in. And 1. Release the knees down to the mat. Stretch back, child's pose. Come back to the steady breath again. Good, then come back to center. We're going to do a side plank this time. So come back into a high plank pose. Reach with the chest forward, feet are together. Right palm down, left fingertips to the sky. Steady hold, 5 breaths. Lengthen through the back of the neck. Keep the legs engaged, flex your feet, push the earth away. 2 more strong, slow breaths. With control, releasing the left fingertips, palms down to the mat. Right away, rolling over to the other side. Feet are together. Reach the right arm to the ceiling. Feel the energy from the left wrist all the way to the right fingertips. Open up through the chest with the reach of the arms. Lengthen through the back of the neck. Either gaze up or down, whatever serves you more. But focus on that steady breath. 2 more slow breaths. Now with control, release the right palm down to the mat. And then stretch back. Downward facing dog. And release the knees down to the mat. We're going to come back down onto our backs. All right. Lift the legs up to the ceiling. Bring the arms by your side. Then cross the right ankle in front of the left ankle and squeeze the feet together. Now tuck the tailbone under and lift the hips away from the mat. Try not to tense your shoulder, your jaw. Lift it up. Use your lower belly. And slowly release it down. Good. Now this time we're going to make it a little more challenging. If it's not challenging enough, bring the fingertips behind the ears and crunch up to your knees. Good. Now in the same time, squeeze the ankles together and lift up the lower back away from the mat as you tuck the tailbone under. Now lift up the chest. Crunch everything together. Hold it here. For the last 5, shh. Hold it, lift a little bit higher for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release it down. Good job. Arms by your side, switch it out. Cross the left ankle in front of the right. Squeeze the ankles together, flex your feet. Now keeping the arms by your side, try not to tense your jaw, your shoulder. Just by tucking the tailbone under, lift the hips away from the mat. Hold it here, squeeze those legs together. Try to lift the legs straight up. Try not to bring the feet closer to the body. And slowly release it down. Now we're going to make this side a little more challenging. Fingertips behind the ears. Good. Now lift up the shoulder blades away from the mat. Crunch up. Now squeeze the ankles together. Tuck the tailbone under. And lift the hips away from the mat. Good. Now crunch everything closer together. Squeeze those ankles. Lift the legs a little higher. Crunch a little higher. And hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug the knees onto your chest. Beautiful job. Give yourself a little squeeze, a little hug. Got 1 more exercise to go. I'm sure you feel your belly. I definitely feel my belly here. All right, so keep the right leg nice and long, up towards the ceiling. And lower the left leg into a 45-degree angle. If you have any lower back pain or you don't feel like you can control the lower back, lower the left heel down. But if you're just being a little lazy, try to lift it away from the mat. Keep the energy into both legs. Interlock the hands. Release the index finger. Keep the arms straight. And then lift up the chest as you reach the index finger to the outside of the right leg. Good. Now see if you can go a little higher. Shh. And a little higher. Shh. And a little higher. Shh. Now hold it there. Not your breath, but the pose for the last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both legs up. Relax the back down to the mat. Good. Other side. So release the right leg into a 45. Keep the left leg up towards the ceiling. Make the legs as straight as you possibly can. Interlock the hands, staple grip. Straight elbows and reach to the outside of the left ankle. Good. And then lift a little higher with the next exhale. Lift a little higher. Lift a little higher. And a little higher. And now hold it there for the last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Hug the knees onto your chest. Give yourself a nice squeeze, a nice hug. Now cross the right ankle on top of the left knee. I think that could be like a half little eagle, or you can go into your full eagle leg if that's in your practice, whichever is better for you. Now we're going to cross the right elbow underneath the left. You can grab onto opposite shoulder or come into a full eagle on the arm with the arms as well. Now as we exhale, try to lift the tailbone and the shoulder blades away from the mat. Crunch everything together. Now as you inhale, lengthen everything, push the lower back to the mat. Exhale, crunch it all the way up. Good. 5 more just like that. Inhale, reach, lengthen. Exhale, crunch it in. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch. 2 more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch. Last one. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch in and hold everything in. Lift the tailbone away from the mat. Lift the shoulder blade and hold it here for the last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug the knees in. All right, we have 1 more side to go. Cross the left ankle on top of the right knee. Go into your eagle variation and then go left elbow underneath the right. Good. As we exhale, we lift the lower back and the shoulder blades away from the mat. And as we inhale, pressing the lower back down, reach everything away from each other. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, reach and lengthen. Just like that. Exhale, in. Inhale, reach. Exhale in, use the breath, inhale, exhale in, 3 more, inhale, reach, exhale, crunch, inhale, reach, last one, crunch it all the way together, lift up the tailbone, lift up the shoulder blades and hold it here, last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, so good. Hug the knees onto your chest, give yourself a little squeeze, a little hug. And then bring the soles of the feet together onto your mat. Urdhva Konasana, let the knees to fall out to the side. Place your hand onto your belly. Soften the muscles around your belly. Soften the shoulders. Extend the legs. Reach the arms up and overhead. And reach the fingers as far as you can, the toes as far as you can, and then reach the opposite direction. Really lengthen out the side body, the whole core. Opening up. Bend your knees, place the soles of the feet down onto the mat. And then come into a gentle bridge pose here. Lift up the hips, arms by your side. Deep inhale. Slowly release the hips down to the mat. Hug the knees back into your chest. You can now place the soles of the feet down to the mat and cross the right knee on top of the left. Shift the hips over to the right and let the knees fall over to the left. Bring the right elbow into a goalpost and gaze over the right shoulder. We come back to center, switch to the other side, cross the left knee on top of the right, shift the hips over to the left, let the knees to fall over to the right, goalpost the left arm and gaze gently over the left shoulder. Maybe close your eyes here. Reconnect with the breath with each inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, softening the belly, soften everything down to the mat. Come back to center. Hug the knees back onto your chest. Come into a happy baby. grab, reaching from the inside of the knees to the outer arches of the feet. Tuck the chin towards the chest. Visualize how the whole spine is down onto the earth, down onto the mat. Maybe extend one leg out to the side and then the other. Just if it feels good. Good. Bring the knees back onto your chest. One last squeeze. Let the legs go back down to the mat. Separate your feet, hip distance apart. Let your toes to fall out to the side. Arms by your side. Savasana. Start to tune in with the vibration of your body. There's a lot of blood flow going on after an intense core workout like that, where we're utilizing the whole body. Let's see if you can just tune in with that vibration. Without judging it, without doing anything with that, just watching it. See if you can use that vibration to soften every single inch of your body. Letting go of the tension, letting go of the effort, and driving towards the ease. Now take a slow and deep breath in through the nose. Fill up the left and right side of your lungs all the way to the very top. Hold it there. Now open your mouth and softly let all that go. Let it all out. Turn your head from one side to the other. Massage at the back of the neck, the back of the skull. Roll out the ankles and the wrists. And pull the knees onto your chest. Rolling to your right side. Pressing yourself up into a comfortable seat. Sitting down onto the mat. Hands at your heart. Sit up nice and tall. Feel both sit bones rooting down to the earth equally. Feeling that energy coming from earth all the way up through the spine, up to the crown of the head. Gently tuck the chin to the chest. Feel how your thumbs touching your beautiful heart. Feeling that gentle heartbeat. Take another deep inhale. Exhale, let it out. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Thank you for keeping up with the strong core work here. It was very challenging, definitely for me. We all probably needed it after the holidays, so hope you enjoyed it. Keep doing that if you like to get stronger in your core. Getting strong in your core is not just a great look. It's very important to support your spine. Very important for overall healthy body, and especially if you like to get stronger in your yoga practice and start to head towards all kinds of arm balances or even headstand and handstand. That's one of the most important things you should do first. So keep practicing. Thanks for coming. See you soon.